Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video here will answer some of your questions on the CSEP Visual Arts journal writing process. So let's fly on into it. Arts work fly.
Arts work fly.
I want to pause here for a quick second if you have any questions.
Good morning, everyone. I did not see anything regarding critical analysis and how the student manipulated the elements and principles of art in writing, though I did see samples of the child exploring these elements of art in her preliminary studies. So I was just wondering, is it okay if they wrote about that rather than having visuals?
Yes, the critical analysis, the write-up is there when the child presents the final piece. And as they go along presenting each step of the way, they do the critical analysis inside that write-up. So it is there. You would have seen it in the pictorial form, but it is there in the write-up as well.
I have a question regarding inspiration. I had my students write an artist statement, which actually has all of that information in it. So I'm wondering if it would be the same thing, the artist statement, the inspiration, would they go hand in hand?
The artist statement, sometimes it could be one of the same, but sometimes when we have students write an artist statement, basically the student is writing their statement, how they feel and what they want to present. So it is about the student, right? As compared to if you are talking about an artist, which is the artist of study. Now you could merge both of them, or you could have it separate where you have the introduction to the artist and so on. And you will also have an artist statement, which is the student's artist statement.
Okay, we are asking about word limits. About is there how do we stick with it? To be honest, as a teacher, I haven't really stuck to the word limit that much. Sometimes they are very verbose. Some students tend to not speak that much, so I tend to allow them to write in their own style. But if you can give us a tip on what is the word limit.
Okay, so the word limit, according to the syllabus, is 1,000 words. However, we have realized that it is very difficult for a student to capture all that essence, all that information, all that they want to see within that 1,000 word limit. Students have never been penalized for going over the word limit, right? But what we encourage is that they utilize some summarization skills and they present the relevant information. Sometimes students, they conduct research and they present everything that they research, whether it related or not. They conduct a research and they present everything. We have to be careful with that because you would end up with a big bulky journal. And I can tell you in the past, we would have had journals that had volumes, right? Our first volume, our second volume, our third volume, right? That is something that is not recommended. All right, so with respect to the word limit, I wouldn't worry about it too much, but try and don't go too much over, like some people do a journal with 10,000 words and that kind of thing. That try to teach them some summarization skills. That journal that the sample that I showed there, that sample probably has about, if you check both sides of the page, it's probably about 28 pages, right? So it's a pretty small
size.
Yeah, right? And the child was able to fit all the information in it.
Relating to the reflective journal, I've reached quite far in my journal, and I am thinking that from what I've written so far, concerning the amount that I've written, I was hearing about the word limit being 1,000 words for each piece of writing, even though that might be adjusted, but My pieces of writing, some of them are 1 to 2 pages of writing. So is that too much writing?
If you could summarize that and cut it down a little bit, that will be helpful. I don't want to deter you in presenting your information, but in presenting your information, try to keep your information as precise as possible. So if there is a chance that you could cut down the amount that you have, that will be okay. But if you can't, well, you present what you have.
So I'm having an issue with the word limit being 1,000 words. So I know that if students go over, then it's not a problem. But many students tend to use the word limit as an excuse not to produce enough content, because 1,000 words is not going to cover the entire journal. So I'm asking that it be changed, reviewed, and changed formally in the curriculum so that students don't use it as an excuse.
Okay, I will take that, but just to let you know that we are currently reviewing the syllabus,
Right.
and the revised syllabus should be out sometime in the near future.
Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can always know when I upload.